Hello, everyone. It's Makeda Valletta, also known as the Body Scientist, back again. Just did my video on kicking sugar cravings. I just wanted to do another quick video talking about liposuction, right, and how that can backfire on you. Because nowadays, there's just so many people getting surgeries. They feel like they could just chop things off, things out. Oh, I'm going to take the fat from here and put it over here. And when you're messing with the body, when you mess with nature, from what I believe, from my observations and scientific studies, is that when you mess with nature, it will backfire on you. Okay? That's one of the reasons why I believe cancer is so high right now. With liposuction, I remember, again, I have a degree in exercise and sports science. I remember reading studies, years ago about how when people get liposuction, the fat usually comes back someplace else. And it often comes back, it can become a worse problem. So you could, suck off your love handles, and the next thing, the fat is right here in the back of your arm, or who knows where it might go, okay? Because you can't outsmart nature. And girls taking fat from one place and try to put it in their ass and stuff like that is also very dangerous. And if you look at the studies on that type of surgery, it actually there's a lot of deaths trying to do that. We don't understand everything. We don't understand everything about why things are where they are. Our body is composed a certain way. Our body has something called homeostasis, where it's always trying to maintain balance. So when you artificially go in and start moving things around, cutting this out, oh, we don't need tonsils, just take them out. I remember as a kid, I used to think, who said we don't need tonsils? Like they're there for a reason. So if we didn't need them, we wouldn't have them, right? Sometimes you have to survive without certain things because that's what it is. But just to say, oh, people don't need tonsils anymore doesn't make any sense. And so the thing is, the best thing to do if you want to lose body fat is to work out correctly over time. When people say that, oh, diet and exercise doesn't work, I tried it, it doesn't work, that's because you were doing it wrong. I can tell you that right now. It's because you were doing it wrong. And unfortunately, a lot of that has to do with the lies and the propaganda that the fitness industry puts out to people. And a lot of it has to do with the lies and the propaganda that the nutrition food industries put out to you. So there's a lot of people who think that, their diet is one that's going to help them burn fat, when it's actually causing them to gain more fat. And then there's some people who think that the exercise they're doing, like, I'm just going to go jog all the time, is helping them lose fat when it's making them more fat. And I have videos where I talk about that on my YouTube page. Definitely check them out. But if you were dieting and so-called exercising, and it didn't work, either you weren't doing it correctly or you didn't do it long enough. People want quick results. If you want your results to last, it only will last over time if you do it naturally and you do the work. If you decide to go get liposuction and this and that, and those people always keep the same habits too. Every time you see somebody get liposuction, they still craving sugar, they're still craving donuts and crap like that because they didn't fix the core of the issue. The fat comes back and it's worse. Okay. So you create a worse problem. And that's how people end up jacking up their metabolism. Like I have, a video where I talk about metabolism too. If you want your metabolism to be on point, you cannot experiment with starvation diets and what I call starvation diets are diets where you're not getting enough nutrients and nutrition, which is a lot of them. You're doing a starvation diet, you're not exercising properly, those kind of things. Like when I say not exercising properly, I mean like doing too much aerobic cardio, running all your muscle off. Now you're skinny fat or you're just fat or fat, and it's like you're losing your muscle. Losing muscle affects your metabolism. I have a video where I talk all about metabolism. So this is the reason why liposuction is not a good idea. You could think it's a quick fix, but trust me, it will backfire on you. And a lot of times it's worse. If anybody has any experiences with this, if anybody has known anyone that's gotten liposuction and the fat came back worse, please share your comments in the video below. If it's happened to you or you know anyone, please share it, because I just feel like a lot of people think there's a quick fix and a quick exit to everything. But what lasts over time is actually doing the work. You don't want to get liposuction and think you look cute for like a year and then you look a hot mess again. And the other thing, if you have a lot of body fat and your body's all frumpy because you have no muscle, muscles would hold you up. Muscles would give you shape. So if you have no muscle, some people have muscle and they have an extra layer of fat. So they might have extra body fat, but they actually have a shape and their body looks strong. Some people look like they're just fat, like they barely have any muscle under there. And so you're all frumpy. Like, you know, you'll see somebody with a body where they're like this, you know. Like, you know, they're just, so yeah, so they might have some fat, and so now they want to suck the fat out, but your body's still like this. You still got to strengthen your body so you can hold yourself up, and you can have a shape and look like something, you know? If you have a frumpy body with no muscle tone and you go suck out some fat, you're still going to look bad, and you're still not going to look fit. You have to actually do something for that, okay? So that's all I wanted to talk about, was the fact that liposuction can definitely backfire on that ass. So go strength train, work out strenuously, eat a diet full of local, organic, traditional foods, not a vegan diet. And, you know, even work with a practitioner who really knows what they're doing. But sometimes that can be hard because there's a lot of frauds out here and a lot of people who are brainwashed by the food industry and the fitness industry who could steer you wrong. This is the reason why I'm so adamant about educating people so that you can recognize for yourself the bullshit and you know how to navigate through it all so that you can obtain your health goals and body goals so that you can obtain it without having to go through a whole bunch of stuff and mess your metabolism up. Because once you start to mess up your metabolism, it's so much harder to recover from that. You really don't want to do that, okay? So make sure you check out my other YouTube videos. Thank you for listening. If you learned something from this video, please share it. If you have any experiences or any 2 cents you want to add, please share it on my YouTube video below. Have a good day, people. Bye-bye.